Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I'm doing the long-awaited Agent Nateur full brand review. I have been teasing this on my Instagram for a very long time because I have been using the products for 6 weeks straight exclusively so that I could really get a really good understanding and appreciation for each of the products, and then share my experience, my thoughts, and all of that stuff with you guys today. So I'm going through basically all of the skincare and some of the body care products that Agent Nateur sells, and I'll go over some of the claims, the ingredients, as well as the morning and night routine that I use with this brand. Just as a reminder, if you are new to my channel or not yet subscribed, I would love to have you hit that subscribe button. Also hit the like video because it really does help me out to grow this amazing community. You can also join our Facebook group down below. As a little bit of a background, I have been using Agent Nateur products for a few years now, but I've never exclusively used just their brand in my skincare routine. It's always been an integration of their products into other products from other brands that I use, love, and enjoy. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. So I just brought a little bag right here that's got all the Agent Nateur products in it. So Agent Nateur is founded by 𝒷𝒶𝓊𝓉𝓎. She did first launch with the deodorants. She was crafting this in her home and formulated a deodorant without aluminum. So the primary ingredients in here are essential oils, but baking soda. So there is a non-baking soda formula if you do find that you have a reaction to baking soda. So that's just a side note as well. So the first one is the No. 3 deodorant, and she also has the unisex number sensitive Holy Rose, which was in collaboration with 𝒷𝒶𝓊𝓉𝓎, and then also a collaboration with which is the probiotic deodorant. So those are the 5 deodorants, and then following that came the Holy Trinity, and the Holy Trinity is consistent of the holy oil, the holy sea, and the holy water. And then also in terms of body products, she has the Holy Body, which is the kind of ageless body serum. She later came out with some eye serums. So initially it was packaged in this container right here. She repackaged it into this container right here. And then following that, she came out with some cleansers. So actually it's a cleansing duo. You can obviously use these separately if you wish, or in conjunction with each other. So you have the cleansing face oil, the Holy Cleanse, and then you have the acid wash, the lactic acid cleanser. So those are all of the products. I'll just briefly go into the deodorants. I don't want to spend too much time on the deodorants, but they are some of my favorite deodorants, and I have to say I have repurchased and reused the Agent Nature Holy Stick or Holistic in No. 3 for pretty much the last 5 to 6 years that I have transitioned to a natural deodorant. I always go back to this one. I've tried a few different ones. It's just the scent of this really is amazing. It has like a very nice, fresh, like eucalyptus scent, and I personally really like it. The one thing I will note with these is that they're a little bit kind of granular. So I don't know if you can tell, I apologize, obviously it's used, but it's a little pasty. Maybe that's the correct formula, the correct word to use. So sometimes it doesn't rub on completely smooth, and you'll get little kind of pasty chunks that you have to blend in with your hand. Sometimes I just leave it, but that is one thing I've noted using it. It's not something that particularly bothers me, and it's something that I've noticed with a lot of other baking soda formulations. The sensitive is formulated without baking soda, and it does have a smoother consistency, and you can see I've actually used this far less than the other ones. The the unisex is probably my next favorite scent, and it just has more of like a musky, earthy, maybe woodsy scent, and I really do love this. I think the name suggests, it is quite unisex, so you know, a husband, boyfriend could use this. But I also really like those muskier scents as well, so love that. The Holy Rose is very floral forward. It's not something that I particularly like in a deodorant or fragrance, so it's probably my least used one. But if you do really love the scent of rose and kind of that floral scent, then that is a good one. And then I also really like the Agent Nateur, the M one. And this one has more of like a sweet floral scent. So those are the deodorants. Some of my favorite, I always go back to the original number 3. I think it's the best smelling, and I just love the formulation, and I find that it is effective. Okay, so now on to the skincare products, which I think is kind of the predominant review and the bulk of this video. I will try and go in order, I think, of kind of routine, because I think that just makes the most sense. These products are really well loved. They're a little bit sticky and dirty. Sometimes I actually would carry these in my shower, so they're used, like they're well loved. While using this every single day for 6 weeks, I still have some product left, but I definitely have made my way through some of them, especially because I had been using these on occasion before exclusively using them for 6 weeks. The 2 products I have here is their cleansing duo. They have them as a set and they also have them separate. So the reason they carry them as a set is with a philosophy of double cleansing. So you first would go in with your oil cleanser to remove your makeup and then follow it with a gel-based cleanser to clean your skin. Now, the other option that they do suggest is if you do have dry skin, you can remove your makeup with the oil cleanser, use the gel cleanser to, you know, clean your skin and help to gently exfoliate, and then go back in with the oil cleanser again to kind of add that moisture if you do have super dry skin. The other thing that they do mention for morning routine is the reverse, to actually start with a lactic acid cleanser to clean your skin, have that little bit of exfoliation, and then add in a nourishing oil cleanser on top. So starting off with the Holi Cleanse, it is meant to be a purifying and protecting, nourishing oil cleanser. So not only is it going to help remove your makeup, but it does have these oils in it that help to also purify the skin, remove dirt, grime, etc. So it's acting a bit as a anti kind of pollutant skincare cleanser. Perfect for basically any skin concern. They say fine lines and wrinkles. Any type of oil nourishing product is going to be really good for fine lines and wrinkles because it's adding moisture to the skin. Often dryness actually enhances fine lines and wrinkles, so using very nourishing ingredients, nourishing products are going to give you that. Now, the ingredients in here are vegan, non-GMO, and gluten-free, petrochemical-free, and suitable for pregnancy and breastfeeding. There's a lot of beautiful oils in here that are super nourishing, and I know with 𝒷𝒶𝓊𝓉𝓎 crafting this, she does little sneak peeks of some of the ingredients that she does use and source, and a lot of them are very high quality and expensive ingredients, which is why you have that expensive price tag with the products, and I think that goes for all of them. She is really sourcing the highest quality, unique ingredients that kind of set her apart from other luxury skincare brands on the market that tend to up price because of the brand name or the packaging and not necessarily the ingredients formulated within them. So I really do appreciate that she gives us those sneak peeks on her Instagram, both on Agent Nateur and her personal account, which is 𝒷𝒶𝓊𝓉𝓎, and it gives you a little bit of insight and connection to the brand, which again I really do love. In terms of cleansers being super effective in terms of seeing results for skincare concerns, I would say it's more about, you know, removing your makeup and maybe providing a little bit of exfoliation. I don't really believe in the fact that you can have an anti-aging cleanser if you are washing it off. Perhaps with an oil cleanser, if you finish off with your oil cleanser, you'll have more nourished skin because it's a little bit difficult to fully remove those oils from your skin, which is often why in double cleansing you'll follow up with a gel or foam based cleanser to help remove that excess oil, because it's almost like if you have a pan with oil in it, it won't fully wash off if you're just rinsing it with water, but if you go in with your dish soap, it's going to remove those excess oils. So that's kind of what you're doing with the acid wash if you do have oily skin and you don't want to have those excess oils on your skin, because you're going to be going in with moisturizers and serums. Then definitely consider that. I do really like this. They smell really lovely. They have a very mild, I would almost say that the oil cleanser has a bit of a kind of like warm, a bit spicy scent to it, but still very subdued. And the lactic acid brightening cleanser has a bit more of an acidic scent, obviously because of the lactic acid in it. So again, the acid wash is meant to help brighten your skin and gently exfoliate without irritation. It is meant to be, you know, suitable for all skin types. Cleanser like this, I'm not going to say that you can exclusively use this and notice a ton of brightening, because it's not sitting on your skin long enough to see those results. So if you really want to focus on brightening, smoothing, and helping with hyperpigmentation, there are other products in your line that I think are going to target that more than a cleanser that's being washed off. I do think that it is a very gentle way of giving a little bit of exfoliation, because it's again not sitting on your skin for a long period of time, and I've never noticed a reaction with this. I have very reactive skin. I could literally scratch my skin and be bright red. I can use a product that is just slightly irritating and my skin will be bright red. Sometimes with these exfoliating things, these exfoliating ingredients, I can be a little bit red and blotchy, and I don't experience it with these. So I do really like these. I honestly think at the end of the day it is a cleansing duo. I think it's great that they came out with that, and it's a very comprehensive skincare routine with the rest of their products, but I think it really does come down to personal preference at the end of the day. It is a bit more of a luxurious price point for a cleanser, but still relatively affordable in comparison to perhaps like Tata Harper, which has very expensive cleansers. Now I want to move on to the Holy Trinity, which I think is really the core of Agent Nateure's brand, and truly where she has those standout products and ingredients formulated in them. And of course you can purchase any of these products individually. You can purchase the Holy Trinity in a beautiful set in either travel size or full size. Again, it's a very expensive routine if you are doing the full Holy Trinity. So the first product that I would go in after the Agent Nateur cleansers would be the Holy Water. This is called a Hyaluronic Pearl and Rose Toner, which I think they're renaming to an essence because it really is truly more of an essence than it is a toner formula. And I will just show you. It squirts out in a stream, and the formulation's watery but also like a very fine serum. It has a bit more of a serum-like consistency than it does like a facial spray toner would. And I think toner, very, very watery. This has a slightly higher viscosity, but not so much like a thickness of an oil. It has a slippery feel to it. And this is just jam-packed with so many amazing ingredients that it truly is so much more than a water. It is amazing on its own. I use this almost every single day on its own, but it's also really great in conjunction with the Holy C to activate this product, because with this product you do need to activate it with water or the holy water, or you can mix in these three products even with the holy oil. It is kind of very customizable in how you choose to use it. If there is a product that I hands down recommend and I find so adaptable and universal to use, it is the Holy Water. It is such an amazing and unique product that I haven't found anywhere else. I find the Holy Water just to be almost like a very thin hyaluronic acid. If I could compare it, I'd almost say it's similar to a hyaluronic acid serum with a lot more to it. It instantly plumps your skin. Like, I would say as soon as I apply this onto kind of more dull skin that looks like my fine lines are a little bit more apparent, I will put this on, my skin will look smooth, it'll look glowy, it'll immediately plump and just kind of soften any fine lines that are emphasized by the dryness. And it's such a large bottle. You receive such a generous amount of product in here. It is honestly an amazing value for how much you get. The ingredients in here are rose water, lavender water, hyaluronic acid, pitaya, cucumber fruit extract, there's pearl powder, organic honey, wild crafted sandalwood oil, vegetable glycerin, and benzyl alcohol, benzoic acid as kind of like the preservatives. I know that there's sandalwood oil in here, which sounds like it would be irritating, but it is near the end of the ingredient list. You can't really smell it. It really is really gentle and really soothing and calming for the skin. So I wouldn't look at that and be concerned. Of course, you know your own skin better. And I honestly wouldn't have even guessed that there was sandalwood oil in here before reading the ingredient list. So I definitely would say that the major ingredients that stand out is the rose water, the lavender water, the cucumber extract, the hyaluronic acid, the pearl powder, and the pitaya fruit extract. And the pitaya fruit extract is what is going to again give you that high concentration of vitamin C to boost collagen production and even out skin tone. So that then brings me to the vitamin C, and this is the product that is also quite expensive, but that I saw major transformation in my skin a few years ago when I was dealing with uneven skin tone, hyperpigmentation from sun damage. I naturally get freckled skin in the summertime, but this was when I went to the Dominican Republic a few years ago and I got burnt, like super burnt. Despite wearing sunscreen, the June Dominican sun was just way too strong that I wasn't careful enough and did get severely burnt. I had peeling, uneven skin tones, I had melasma. It wasn't just cute freckles, like this was melasma spots, like hyperpigmentation as a result of sun damage. And I was very unhappy with my skin. I did not like the uneven texture. I used these two products exclusively as my vitamin C to help to tone my skin, even out my skin texture, and reduce the appearance of that hyperpigmentation from the sun damage. And I was blown away by how much it reduced that pigment and evened out my skin tone. And I've never said that about a vitamin C. It is only 2 ingredients, and I will tell you it is only calcium, which is French patent calcium, and a vitamin C derivative known as sodium ascorbyl phosphate. It helps with acne. Actually, Agent Nateur calls this the acne 𝒷𝒶𝓊𝓉𝓎. It is a very gentle form of vitamin C that's not going to be very reactive, but does have scientific evidence and studies that do show great results in terms of boosting collagen production, elastin production, etc. I personally don't struggle with acne, and I haven't in a while because I've really changed up my diet and kind of stabilized my hormones or balanced my hormones. So I do, struggle with the breakout here and there, but predominantly it was the hyperpigmentation that I can speak to that I was like blown away with the results in a short period of time. I want to say like probably within 6 weeks my skin was even, which is incredible in my opinion. So this is also going to help with fine lines and wrinkles, loss of skin volume, elasticity, scarring. So yes, scarring was another thing that I did have struggles with around my chin when I would pick my previous blemishes, and those have vanished as a result. I actually was experiencing a ton of breakouts when I first started this from maskne. I had been wearing a different mask at work, which was really suffocating my kind of mouth area, and I had like abrasion, and some of them popped, some of them I popped, and I did have some darkness, which is post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, PIH, which happens as a result of trauma to the skin, particularly a aftermath of even a pimple you don't pick. So it is possible to still get pigmentation as a result. So this, when I was using this exclusively for the 6 weeks, noticed that it diminished that kind of purpley pinky hue that I had from that breakout. Really great duo, love this. I have used this alone with water, which you can also do, but I just didn't like the experience of applying it to my skin as much as I did applying these together. And I also found that this, because of the pitaya extract, helps to brighten your skin, and the hyaluronic acid just plumps it. It's just all of the ingredients together work so cohesively to really transform your skin, in my opinion. Okay, so the next product that's also part of the Holy Trinity is the Holi oil. Oily consistency to it, but it is very fine, and I don't find it to be heavy on the skin. It absorbs very quickly. Formulated to penetrate deep within the dermis, so I guess the oil, like I said, is a bit thinner of a consistency, so it allows it to penetrate deeper, and it helps to balance skin tone and reduce signs of aging. Again, a lot of her products for skin concern are the same in terms of reducing redness and inflammation, helping with persistent acne, scarring, hyperpigmentation, fine lines and wrinkles, dull, uneven skin tone. They all work pretty cohesively. Now this, interestingly enough, I think the primary ingredient in here is the rosehip oil, which again is a natural kind of vitamin A, which is going to help with anti-aging benefits. It also has the sodium ascorbyl phosphate in it, so it does work as a vitamin C as well, so it is going to help with collagen production and kind of evening out skin tone, reducing hyperpigmentation as well. Rice bran oil, which is very nourishing for the skin. It does also have the calcium in here as well, so the same ingredients that you would find in the vitamin C. I believe that the concentration of this is a little bit higher, and again it's more potent because you are applying it with a thinner serum to really penetrate and target. And again, this one has sandalwood oil, which I find a little bit more noticeable in this formulation. Rosehip oil is super abundant in antioxidants, anti-inflammatories, vitamins A and C, and it's really good for helping to restore your skin's like glowiness, brightness, brilliance, etc. So I really do love rosehip oil as an ingredient in skincare. And interestingly enough, the calcium is a French patented natural complex molecule that helps to stimulate the production of hyaluronic acid and elastin, and it's been clinically tested to boost skin flexibility, elasticity, and effectively diminish fine lines and smoothing texture while sculpting, contouring, and lifting. So very thoughtful ingredients in here. I do love the Holy Trinity. I do love the oil. I love skincare oils. I love the smell of this one. It's very, I think it's mostly the rosehip oil that I smell, and it's so calming and relaxing. This is a beautiful oil. I've used it as like an integral part of my skincare routine, and other skincare products and brands incorporated into that routine. Using it exclusively as part of the Agent Nateur line, I loved it just the same. I honestly think that it is a beautiful oil. I do love it. I have so many other oils as well that I like probably just as much. So I would say that the standout product that I haven't seen anywhere else is the Holy Water and the Holy C. If you really want to kind of work out a full routine, I think the Holy oil is a great addition to that. I don't think it's necessary if you have an oil that you love just as much, but I do want to say that the rosehip oil is really soothing and calming and also anti-aging. Now let's move on to the Ageless Eye Serum. This was actually crafted during the California wildfires because of the kind of increased like smoke and dryness in the air that was drying out the under eyes. So that's kind of where the concept and the inspiration to create this product stemmed from for 𝒷𝒶𝓊𝓉𝓎. I love this, and I would say it's definitely more of a nourishing, hydrating, and plumping eye serum than it is necessarily kind of like anti-aging. It is very lightweight. It's kind of like a gel-like formula. And the thing I really like about this product is that it is pretty universal. So you can apply it over top of makeup and it really just instantly dews up your skin. I put it on my lips, my cupid's bow. I literally apply this everywhere, and it instantly just adds such a nice glowy, juicy dew. It's probably one of my like secret little things that I do. And she even advertised that it's like such a beautiful way to freshen up your glowy makeup if your skin's looking a little bit dry or dull. So good. It has a very strong kind of like cucumber water scent to it, which I find incredible, especially for the summertime. So it's a cooling serum to help alleviate the dryness and irritation caused by the California fire season. It has plant extracts to reduce puffiness, dark under eye circles, and also add glow and brightening. The first ingredient in here is cucumber fruit extract, and that is why I think it's so cucumber forward in terms of the scent. It also has hyaluronic acid in it, which is going to help really plump up your skin and make it look juicy and dewy and kind of smooth out fine lines and wrinkles. Again, it has the 𝒷𝒶𝓊𝓉𝓎 fruit extract, which is known to help brighten because it's rich in vitamin C, caffeine to help kind of stimulate and wake up the under eye area and the skin. Again, caffeine doesn't have a ton of research behind it in terms of revitalizing the skin, and you know, it's a little bit iffy. However, I do think it is a nice touch to have in a skincare product. Lots of beautiful nourishing oils: sunflower oil, jojoba, castor, argan oil. So love that about it. The cucumber is actually super high in antioxidants and soothing properties. So again, it's going to help kind of calm any irritation that you might have under the eyes. I really do love this eye serum. It is my favorite morning eye serum. It's something I don't reach for during the nighttime skincare routine because it does just kind of make me think more of a daytime brightening, smoothing, plumping, applying on top of makeup. So I'm finishing off this routine and review by talking about the Agent Nateur Holi Body. I have had my eye on this product for so long. The Holi Body is something that I never really dove in and purchased. I've always kind of admired it from a distance and him and hawed about whether or not I wanted to buy it because it is a pricey product. It is $120 Canadian, my apologies. And once I got this and I smelled it, I could not even express to you how amazing it smells. It has a similar kind of like eucalyptus rose hip oil scent. It's almost like it integrated the smell of the Holi oil with a bit of eucalyptus in it, and it smells like a spa. It's one of the most luxurious experiences that I've experienced after coming out of the shower. Like, I have a eucalyptus branch in my shower, and it just kind of like keeps that spa like ritualistic self-care feel going, and it just, the aroma of it as you're applying is just amazing. But I also want to say that when I was in the midst of picking a body oil, I looked at them all. I deeply reviewed all of the ingredients in all these different body oils to see what was the biggest bang for my buck, what was I going to get the best results for, especially because I'm someone who struggles with keratosis pilaris, which is a buildup of keratin in the hair follicles. I struggle with it both on my legs and my arms, and it basically shows up as a bit of raised bumps, but also a bit of redness and pigmentation. So I had chosen this because I had also found that it could help reduce that by hydrating my skin, evening out skin tone, etc. So I'm going to dive into the ingredients in here because I was absolutely blown away by how many amazing ingredients are in this body oil. Okay, so I will leave again the ingredient list down below, but there isn't an ingredient in here that I was like, nah, it's filler. Like, all of them I was just like, this is amazing. So it's got rice bran oil, which again is super good for conditioning and softening the skin. This is an ingredient that she uses in a lot of her skincare products as well, and it's just so high in antioxidants that it's like amazing. It's also super high in omega oils, which are really nourishing and calming and provide a lot of anti-inflammatory skin benefits for the skin. So That being in not only her body products but also her skincare products. Is rice bran oil is like one of my favorite oils. So it also is super high in calcium, selenium, phosphorus, iron, and zinc. So it's a really great ingredient, and it is also the first ingredient in here, again, which is why I love it so much. Rosehip oil, again, you can kind of smell that oil, very high in antioxidants, vitamin A, and even vitamin C. It also has rose essential oil, and this is typically makes the top of anti-aging essential oils. I was kind of looking at essential oils, and this is one of the most potent anti-inflammatory and anti-aging essential oils out there that contains a lot of antioxidants and helps to reverse and protect your skin against skin damage and skin aging. French calcium, which again is in her facial oil, and the vitamin C. So calcium is great for anti-aging benefits and protection. Vitamin C, like I love vitamin C in products because of its great kind of evening benefits, which is something I really needed for my hyperpigmentation on my arms as a result of my KP. Sandalwood oil, this is again used as fragrance. It can cause sensitivity to those who are sensitive to essential oils. It has a ton of amazing oils in it: sunflower seed oil, grapeseed oil, jojoba seed oil, apricot seed oil, argan oil, castor oil, and it also has kind of like caffeine and caffeine metabolites in here, which have been known to be really good for cellulite and tightening and firming the skin, and also draining properties of fatty cells, which allows them to firm your skin. I can't say enough good things about this. It's one of my holy grail products from Agent Nateur. So that is it for my review and also demonstration of the Agent Nateur products. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know you're probably also wondering about the Holi mane, which is a new launch that she has done. I'm actually going to be doing a separate video to exclusively review that product in the future, so definitely stay tuned for that. But if you guys have any questions about the products that I mentioned in today's video, then let me know. I do also have a coupon code for Agent Nateur products. It is Agent Gabby, and that will be listed down in the description down below as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see more clean beauty and wellness videos. I would so appreciate that. I also want to say that I am also thinking about stocking Agent Nateur on 𝒷𝒶𝓊𝓉𝓎, so if you guys think that you would enjoy to have that available, let me know, and once the store goes live and you can shop, then I will leave that in the description below if you happen to be watching this in the future. So thank you so much for everyone watching. Again, I really appreciate your support, and I hope you enjoyed this review. Bye guys.